to speak, okay.
May I speak?
Okay, please, let me just quickly drop something in line with what.
Sovereigns, you can have the floor now, please.
Yeah. So, Javi, can you please say again, democracy doesn't work for Africa?
You want me to say that democracy does not work for Africa?
Yeah.
Is that what you want me to say?
Yes.
Yeah, Mr.
Where are you streaming from?
Me, United Kingdom.
Where are you streaming from?
United
Kingdom. Are you African?
Me? Maybe I am. I don't know if I'm African.
Maybe you are not even sure.
Excuse me?
You're not sure, right?
I don't know what
You are
African
not
means.
sure whether you are African or not.
Well, I'm sovereign.
Okay, you don't know. You don't know what African means, right? Why they say
I think
you don't know what it means?
He's probably not Negroid or probably Caucasian or something.
Okay, yeah, Caucasian. Okay, so let me tell you something, Javi, if you don't mind. So you say democracy doesn't work for Africa, right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. I think democracy doesn't work anywhere, not just Africa. Democracy doesn't work on the whole planet, not just Africa.
Yes.
It doesn't work nowhere, not just Africa.
You are right, because what we call democracy is not what we are. See, now what we call democracy talks about sovereignty. Do you understand? Sovereignty, that is democracy is freedom. But there is no freedom in the democracy we are practicing. It is, and the democracy we are practicing is what is an act of slavery.
Okay. So
it is slavery in disguise.
Okay, so
do you understand? It is slavery in disguise. Go ahead, you want to say something, right?
Yes. So if democracy is slavery in disguise, the question is, how do they do this? How slavery? And I think the answer is the money. The money is the slavery. The slavery is the money. It's the control and the money. And the question is, how do you make the money? Because you need some money, or you need for your life, you need for shopping, you need maybe we can live without money, and then money cannot be used for slavery and democracy. Can we live without money?
We can live without money.
Can I say something?
Do you know our ancestors? They lived their life, even before all this, all this Oweyo that they, all this Oweyo that they live. Do you know what? Do you know how they live? Okay, this is how they live in our forefathers, the Asian people. This is how they live. They do trade, they do what? Trade by barter. Let's say, because they are our forefathers. They are what? They are farmers. Do you understand? Before cow is there, they are farmers. And that is why if I need something and I know someone that need what I have, we are going to do what? Exchange. That is how they do. So obviously we can live without money. Money is what? Is one of the tools that they use to enslave us.
Yes, but just a second. If we have money that is made from gold, do you think money from gold is not slavery? So if we...
And that is why I say, they use... Go ahead, please.
So if we have money, but the money is gold and silver, is that freedom? Because, I mean, we can make money, that's not the problem. But the question is, what is this money in democracy? So the money is not based on gold. And because it's not based on gold, we have a problem because somebody has a printer and they use some ink and some paper and some plastic and they can print money, never ending amount of money. So who controls the printer has the money. And with that money, you can buy almost anything. Yeah, it's called credit and debit. So I think if we
Yes.
have money from gold and silver, that money cannot be
Okay.
created with a printer.
Yes.
Okay,
Mr. Suganan, I wanted to add something.
Okay,
I
go
said
ahead.
democracy does not work in Africa because it has been a tool that has been used to subjugate us after slavery and colonialism. We have
Yes.
something on ground known as neo-colonialism, right? It allows the West to control our economic resources through a system of government that allows them to, which is democracy. This is how it peculiarly affects us in Africa. It doesn't. In fact, the basic premise of democracy is a fallacy. It puts the ability to choose leadership in the hands of the masses or the population. But whereby you have a population that is uneducated, unrefined, living in denial, living as sheep, or basically people who have been economically disadvantaged or disenfranchised. How do you expect them to choose a kind of leadership without bias and with enough information, right? That is why down here we have people who receive like 25 kilograms of rice to buy their vote for the next 4 years. How do you expect such a person to choose properly, right? So the basic premise of democracy is a fallacy. It expects people who are uneducated, who do not have the wherewithal to control their own lives, to choose a leader. There are other forms of government which our ancestors have been practicing, right? They were not perfect, but they worked for us. We were able to create empires that came and went consecutively, even while people in Europe were still living in caves, right? We gave white people or the West. Africa gave the West civilization, right? So the basic premise of democracy does not work. It may not work anywhere else in the world. That's none of my business. But for Africa,
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
okay,
Yes.
okay. So you say,
Avila, it doesn't. Okay, go ahead.
so you say democracy is based on uneducated people.
Not entirely.
Well,
The
you
people who are expected to choose leadership are not trained or informed enough to make that choice consciously and properly. That is my basic premise.